Audrey Hope. Thanks for joining me for another episode of Hope for Relationships. I am the Soul Love Healer, and today we're going to hear from Keisha from Toronto, who wants to know how she can get better at relationships. And the answer is to know the stages of love. So please join me. Healing is so unbelievably simple. You do what needs to be done, and that's it. Over. Problem solved. Hey, thanks for joining me so we could heal all our issues from the deep level of the soul. Today, Keisha from Toronto writes, things always start off great at the beginning of my relationships, and then the problems begin and we end up parting ways. What am I not getting about relationships? What could I be doing wrong? Well, Keisha, there is a secret, a process, which is called the stages of love, which is the alchemy and the journey that we all take in love. If you know the process of love, the game of love, the stages of love, then you can navigate easily through love. And then you'll know what to expect, so you won't get lost in the illusion of love. And then you will stop suffering and you will be at peace. Some people will go through the stages of love, the alchemy, very gently, and some will do it with heartache and madness. But no matter what, this is something we all go through, the wave, the road of love. So let's begin. Stage 1. That is called the honeymoon stage, which is the fantasy, the fairy tale, being in love with love. This is what is called the beginning, the highs of the beginning. Like a drug addict, you constantly want the initial high. But the thing is, this stage does not last. It's like in the movies, when you see them walk off into the sunset. You never see what happens after it rolls, the end. And so the truth of the matter is, are you going to stay or are you going to run and try to get to the initial high? Next, we have stage 2, which is where blindness ends and reality sets in, where the lights come on, the curtains are up, the blinders are off, the masks are off, and all you do now is fall deeper and deeper into the truth of the relationship and your partner and yourself. Not a very happy, fun time, because you want to grab on to that illusion, the beginning, the hope, the happily ever after. And again you ask, will I stay or will I run for my life and try to get the initial high? And then we have stage 3. This is the stage of problems and issues, where you have no choice but to face the truth of each other, and you have to deal. And in this stage, you might despair, you might get depressed, you might really need some help. But this is where you ask the question, am I willing to do the work that is needed on myself and the relationship? Stage 4, the stage of healing. What is the pain and the relationship inspiring you to heal in yourself? What patterns, what issues, what is so familiar that keeps coming up in the relationships? And this is where you really need to do some healing and investigate these answers. Now, just taking a little look at what happens in couples and relationships from the soul level, all relationships begin, he did this, she did this. And the truth is, in order to heal at relationships, everyone needs to go to their own side of the ring and then do their healing and then come back. And what's also fascinating is the magic, the science of love, is that we find a partner or someone that is our soulmate, that hits the exact spot in us that we need to heal. And that is the soul core issue. Because in couples, in relationships, what's fascinating is that you sometimes end up having the same soul core issue. Absolutely fascinating. And also when you fight, you really, really do the same fight over and over again if you reduce it down. If you get through the healing stage, you will definitely end up growing and becoming a better person and absolutely find more self-mastery and more self-love. The next stage is the 5th stage, which is transformation. This is where the alchemy of love, you have purified, burned through, changed like base metal into gold, and you arrived at a new place. You might not necessarily stay together, but you will definitely be the better you, and it will all be worth it. And this love that you have found is true love, because all the lights are on and you see each other in the full light of day, and this is what real love is. No illusions, no blinders, and just really meeting each other with full lights on. So Keisha, thank you for your question. And if you understand the wave of love, the road of love, the alchemy of love, you will become so full of expectation and so ready for it, and you will succeed at love. So thanks for joining me. I'm Audrey Hope. This is Hope for Relationships. If you have a relationship question, you can write to me in the comments below, or you can contact me on my Facebook, my Instagram, my Twitter. The links are in the description box. And don't forget to like and subscribe so we can continue to heal all our issues from the deep level of the soul. I'm Audrey Hope. Thanks for joining me. Hey, if you like my videos, and I hope you do, then subscribe and click. Are you gonna click? Come on, click here now. Let's go.